All right, so let me run through number 2 with you. So they gave you some data, which I've already input by going to Stat Edit, and I entered all of the data into the calculator. Then what you're going to want to do is you want to find out the equation. So you're going to go to Stat, Calc. We want a quadratic regression, so you're going to go to 5. And you're going to hit enter until you get to this store reg equation. You want to be able to put your equation into your calculator so that you're not rounding all of those terms. So you're going to go to this VARS button right here. It's to the left of the clear. So you're going to go to VARS, and you're going to go over to YVARS. You're going to hit number one, and then enter, enter. Now it doesn't look like you did anything, except that here you have your equation, but also if you go over to your Y editor, you can see that it also put the equation into your Y editor with all of its decimals. So this is not a rounded equation. So now you've got all the decimals in there. And so on part B, it asked you when X is 17, because it said 2005, and your X's are defined as years since 1998. So if I take 2005 minus 1998, I get X is 17. So basically, I want to know when X is 17, what is Y? So there's a couple of different ways you can do that. You can go look at your table. So you can go to second table, which is like the graph button, and look here at 17, and it'll tell you right here when X is 17, Y is 368.66, but it defined Y's in thousands of years, so you have to multiply that by 1,000. The other way you can do it is if you graph this on your calculator. So let me just make sure my window is set right. I'm going to go from 0 to 50. And in my Y's, I'll go from 0 to 2000. And if I graph it, the other thing I can do if I go to second calc or trace, I can hit number 1, which is value. And it'll say X equals, and so I can type in 17 and then hit enter, and it will tell me what my Y value is. And you see at the top, I have a lot more decimals than you had in your calculator. So that's going to give me a more exact answer than if you had used the rounded equation. So I think that's all that you were doing wrong on that one. If you have questions, let me know.